We just do all things, talk all things movies, talk all things real. That's what this whole thing is about. Just real shit.
Parental advisory.
We're gonna keep it real up in here.
Real talk.
Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk After Dark. We are now in round 3, everybody, and tonight's episode we're gonna be talking about what draws us to film. I'm your host, Ryan.
Sarah.
TJ.
Dalton.
And we're here to talk some real talk. So, who wants to go first? What drew you to film? When you watch film, what is it about film? What's so special about film that you love so much? Anybody?
So I've always been like a bigger fantasy fan. Like I'm always dragons, you know, all of that kind of stuff. So I think what drew me to a lot of those films was seeing what was in my head, because I was also a very big book reader. Just seeing it instead of imagining it, I was seeing it. So I think that's what drew me to film probably in the beginning. And now it's the stories and
For me, it was always seeing things for other people's perspective. Like different points of view.
Yeah, different.
You just learn a lot that way, and I don't know, a lot of people, especially with good actors, you can definitely see a lot through that.
mm-hmm.
TJ? No, I'm going to save the best for last.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't know why I went
Sarah
first.
already went, so you know.
Oh. Come on, Mr. TJ, what draws you to film?
Well, a lot of times it's the storyline, you know, the actors. Like, I was always big into comedies, you know, mostly slapstick comedies. You know? I mean, I think I'd say my all-time favorite comedy movie is Grumpy Old Men.
Classic.
Yeah,
Classic.
Grumpy and Grumpier Old Men.
Those are good.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Oh my, non-stop hilarity. Bunch of old ass men, you know. And what I think is cool is it's the cast. I think you got to have a good cast to make it work.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, a lot of things fall in line to make it work for sure. But yeah, when you got a cast that when the chemistry is right and they all just get along perfectly, it's like boom. It definitely makes or breaks a film for sure. Whether you have a great story or a bad story, like you could have a really good story and the chemistry's not there.
You just got to make sure you're
the direction's not there, and it's all gonna fall apart. You could even have something that's doesn't seem good on paper. That kind of seems like a bad script, but then it ends up turning out to be something incredible. You know what I mean? Because you had the right people a part of it, and the right team and cast and everybody. And
Who had their coffee at 3 a.m.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
that's TJ Adams and his coffee.
And what's funny is I don't even drink coffee now.
That's one thing you don't have to worry about.
Okay.
I want to go back to my buddy's house and get more soda.
Yeah, I don't know. It's for me, I don't know. It's a lot of things because, as you all said, you know, and we talk about a lot of things come into play to make a film, but I always loved the fact that I could find myself getting lost in it, and you know, you can disappear out of this realm in a sense into this, you know, into their world and escape for a while, which is why I've always loved movie theaters, you know, and I was always upset when they were starting to go down there for a little bit with COVID and everything earlier in the 2020s, but I don't know, people have even asked me, how do you go to the movies by yourself? And I was like, I don't know. It's like, you're not there to really talk or something. I mean, it's nice to go with a group of people and talk, but afterwards and everything, but it's nice to just sit and escape. So I like going, I mean, so I've always found that aspect of being able to go to the movies by myself, but the escape from reality, the being able to just zone out, enjoy a good movie, good story, and watch all that come into play. but it really is a lot of things that draws you in and pulls you in, you know. I want to say, like, for instance, we talked a little bit about, you know, Arnold Schwarzenegger in our last podcast and stuff. What drew me in with him and stuff was watching Commando and seeing that father figure and watching him go through what he did. It was like, man, you know, it was like, man, I wish my dad would do that stuff. You know what I mean? That kind of, and it was just like he saw that come into play, and it was just like, I don't know, and it was just a new type of film experience for me because I've never seen this action-packed, bloody, gory stuff at such a young age. But it was so good, and it drew me in, you know, and then it just drew me into his life and his other movies and everything like that. But I always loved just going into movies and just enjoying it, you know, the entertainment aspect of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if the audio's picking up train. We got probably a train in the
I was
background.
gonna say that's like the loudest train I think I've ever heard.
The other
So I was
night,
looking, I was like, what the heck?
the other night, man,
Talking
I
about
heard it honking, or it was for straight up like a minute. I'm just like, it was almost like the guy like died and fell on the horn.
talking about films that have a really good cast but a really stupid script, but they made it work. One of the most underrated films of the early '90s, Suburban Commando.
Yeah, with Hulk Hogan.
Horrible script,
No,
dumbass movie, but it was funny as can be because of the cast. Christopher Lloyd, Hulk Hogan, you had The Undertaker in there, you had Shelley Long, and it's like, they all made it work, but it was a horrible script when you think about it. But,
The Undertaker's how I got into wrestling.
well, picture before he was The Undertaker.
Oh, really?
And
Oh, wow. Okay.
he was still Mean Mark at this point in time, and
Okay.
he goes, so that they're beating the crap out of each other, and Taker looks at him and with a real squirrely voice, he goes, "We're gonna kill you, Ramsey," and he goes, "No wonder why you guys never talk." And we're just like, why?
Reminds me of Kung Pao.
Oh, yeah. That was great. Wow. That movie was pretty underrated, too, I think.
Yeah. Those walls of voice.
Look like milk duds.
Yeah, I knew this.
And then I think I often
I'd
think
like a
that-
pound of nuts. Wow, that's all nuts. That'll be $5, baby. You want fries with that?
and then I think of probably the worst kids film of all time. I don't care what anybody says, but it's one of my absolute favorites. Drop Dead Fred.
I've never seen it.
That's classics.
They
I haven't seen it
had a great cast and a great script, but it was a kids movie. How they got away with that, I don't know. That's 2 hours of nonstop hilarity. Yeah. You need to watch it. It's
Not just us,
they
man.
tried to remake that.
Did
They were gonna have Russell Brand play not Peter Mayhall, that's Chewbacca. The other Mayhall, whatever that Drop Dead Fred. They were gonna have Russell Brand play. I'm all like, no.
I had no idea.
It's one of those movies I've unfortunately haven't seen.
I haven't
Oh, dude.
seen it either.
I'm serious.
That train is never going
I was.
away.
And then watch it. It's even funnier.
I think you went very far off frame
I was
there.
gonna
TJ.
say.
I don't know if I did or not, and if I didn't, oh well. It's after dark.
He's got a point.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah.
I don't know that, and I like a lot of like genres. I've also been into the genres of like horror and stuff. Some movies are definitely better than others.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
But no, they always make you feel less alone. Like anytime I feel alone, I put in a scary movie, I feel a lot less alone. So like just the way things make you feel, I guess, in movies.
There has only been one horror movie that I have never been able to like finish by myself. And that is The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Oh,
Have you guys seen
That's
That
it?
movie
one.
was dumb.
I saw that in
It is
theater.
not very good.
The part where she, where the boyfriend had come over and they wake up and he looks down and she's all like twisted. Stopped it. I was like, nope. And
It
I
gets
made
worse,
somebody.
too.
I know. I made somebody drop. I made somebody drop what they were doing and come over to my house and finish it because I was like, I want to see this movie, but I cannot finish it by
I don't have a
myself.
feeling you made Kelly do that.
No, I honestly, I don't even remember what friend it was. I think it was.
She's like, now I got.
I don't even know. It was so long ago. It was whenever that movie first came out. I don't remember.
The worst film I think I've ever watched, and I do mean it literally because it took me 12 hours to watch it. The remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. It was just so
my
piss
gosh.
poorly done.
I went and seen that in theater, so I kind of had no choice but sit and watch it.
I tried for 12 hours. I don't like,
Anybody was to ever, if that was ever their first film,
Oh,
that
don't let
is,
that be
would
your
never
first
draw
film.
you to film.
No.
It
Do
never.
not.
That would draw you away from film. You would be like, I never want to watch a movie ever again. And you'd be like, hey, but they're all not that bad. I'd be like, I don't care.
That movie did so bad that they just like let it sink. People try really hard not to talk about it.
Well, they haven't even tried. They realized Robert is the only guy who can bring Prey to
although
life.
I do.
Because they were like, not one time have they tried to touch that film since.
They would have to give it to somebody who could do it justice. And I'm gonna say something possibly controversial,
Real talk. Here
but
it goes.
Ryan Reynolds would be dope.
Really?
You've not seen Ryan Reynolds
He's
in that type of role, have you?
I mean,
Well-
how could you not though? Look at him as Deadpool. You got the brand.
No,
The
no.
movie that makes me think of it is
Amityville Horror.
yes,
I had a
Amityville
feeling.
Horror.
I had a feeling she was gonna go there.
Because he's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
He can be very dark. He has range. I think that he could pull it off if he
Oh, yeah.
really wanted to. Because he's killing it at Deadpool. I think he can do another burn
No
face.
pun intended there.
Exactly. But I
pretty
think
good
that
idea, I
right?
never really thought about it.
He would be
I
the
just
only
kinda
one
left
that I
it
think
alone.
could do justice for it.
See, no, they rebooted The Crow.
Can't believe you tried to say your boy Kevin Bacon, boy. Kevin
Well,
Bacon.
Well, Kevin Bacon was supposed to originally be the one to do it.
Yeah, I
Very
heard that they
underrated.
were trying to get Kevin Bacon
Kevin
to do it.
Bacon, real talk.
Underrated real talk.
Yeah.
Real talk.
But The Crow, I did
I'm
get I did
interested.
get to see the trailer.
They've dropped a
that's
trailer?
Not even, don't even be
I'm sorry.
bullshitting.
I'm sorry. Was that English?
Don't even be bullshitting. You lie. Lies! Real talk.
What are you talking
The
about?
Crow isn't even there. It's not even started production yet. And this man's over here
Well,
like, I've seen
they've
the
already-
trailer.
They're already finished. Where have you been?
Oh gosh.
I'm pretty sure.
I swear that was a trailer.
Yeah,
for
let's
that
look
one.
it up. Look it up.
It's a
Look it
bill.
up.
We
Look
need
it up.
somebody to do.
Look it up.
Oh, I know.
We need somebody with a
Brian
phone at all
Show?
times.
I saw Bill Skarsgård in because like
I'm telling you right now, real talk. I don't even
might
think
be
they've
right.
begun production yet.
no, it's finished.
No, but there's definitely no trailer because I would know.
No, you might be right.
Filming happened from July 13th to September 16th, 2022
Oh shit, they did film the
in
motherfucker.
Prague, but the release date remains unconfirmed. So they have already filmed the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. They did.
Um.
Well, then
So
who
how
played-
would you like to eat your words? Heated up or cold?
Because Bill Skarsgård's playing.
I love how he tried to get away with that. So who plays?
Hey,
Nope. Wait a minute.
hey,
I apologize.
but there is no trailer.
No. It might have been something else I was thinking of with Skarsgård.
You probably saw a fan-made trailer or something.
50-50.
I was
But
gonna say I follow that and I have not seen a trailer yet.
Who ended up playing the Crow again?
Bill Skarsgård.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave it to him?
Yeah.
Honestly,
See how it turns out.
I like Bill.
Oh, yeah.
I like Bill.
Definitely.
I think he's a good actor. I think that he could pull it off. And that's not to shame the original movie because I'm a very
Oh, yeah.
big fan of The Crow. I've seen
Bar's pretty
Oh,
high.
she's seen them all.
I have seen every single Crow
The one
movie.
with the-
Yes, I have seen it.
She's even seen the one with John Connor in it.
I have even seen the TV series.
Oh really?
I have the graphic novel downstairs. Don't play with me. I love The Crow.
John Connor was in one of those Crows, bro.
Speaking
Was
of
he?
Yeah,
TV
Edward Furlong.
series, have you ever seen the Nightmare on Elm Street TV series?
Yes, I have.
Oh, yeah.
It was hilarious.
Yes.
Yeah. It's definitely better than the Friday the 13th TV series.
That one was lacking.
But the video game was good on the NES because it
Nothing,
was stupid.
in my personal opinion, nothing can ever touch Tales from the Crypt, though.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
That opening is entirely iconic.
Somebody said they need to bring that back.
I would love that.
And he's like,
Well, and he's up for it because he's still alive.
I hope so.
That'd be cool.
I would
hello, kitties.
And I really,
Demon Knight, best
Oh, yeah.
movie.
That
Best.
fucking movie
and
is
I
good.
thought the dude that played the Crypt Keeper, I thought he was old back in the day.
Fucking
Oh no, he's like a
No,
nightmare.
he was like 25 when he did it.
Billy Zane when he's all.
Oh yeah.
Hooting and hollering. Skibbity, skibbity, scabbity. Hooting and hollering.
Tales from the Dark Side was really good, but nothing
really
could ever
good.
top Tales from the Crypt.
It's
I
a
would say
classic.
that TV equally inspires like
Oh,
film.
shows.
I mean, it's yeah, because
Yeah.
going back on what we were just talking about today, Walking Dead literally got me and Ryan together. That you know, there's so many things that
That
could happen.
motherfucker
With
drew
them.
me in because I was just like, oh, we can really see a fleshed out, zombie story because you can follow these characters for a while.
Yeah.
Until other people get their hands in it and they change showrunners and then they decide, we're going to stray away from the comics and we're going to kill people that didn't even die in the comics.
Honestly, I understand wanting to change it up to keep it entertaining.
Well, you got
But-
to,
But
but
there were major
there is a
characters.
line.
No, and I agree. That's what I was just about to say. I think the major characters that they did kill, they should not have.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. No. They should not have killed any of them. Real talk.
A little bit hurt.
No,
Yeah.
he's a lot.
Yeah. Because I would have liked to have seen, like the series actually end well and not be branching off to like, let's make more money and spin the series off. And
Let's do this series and let's do that one and do
Yeah.
this one and do that one.
I was kind of disappointed that they should have I told her, I was like, it sucks to know that Rick's still alive out there and we just got to know he's out there somewhere. Because it would have just been nice to just have him sacrifice
So,
himself.
somebody said that it would
Done
have
with
been, it would have been a better ending if they would have done it where he woke up in the hospital and it was all a dream.
No. If that's such a cop out move, man, if they were gonna go that route, I would have been done. I would have probably punched a TV.
Deck it.
Pah! Been like, what do you mean? We spent all this time, all these years,
Yep.
and you're just gonna go back? Like, I would have been. No, that would have been, honestly, for me personally, they would have done that ending. That would have been worse than what they did the first time go around with Dexter.
I knew
Just
you were
saying.
going to bring up.
See my
Yeah,
Tremors
you do.
Tremors
Dexter
box
was coming
set.
somewhere.
He was waiting for it. He was
I
waiting
was
my
for
going to
Tremors
bring up
box
New Blood.
set?
If you weren't going to bring it up, I was like, they connected us for a while.
You see, that's something. That's something that
Every
draws me to it too. You know what I mean? Because it's like, you know what I mean. We all got a little dark side in us. We all got that little monster.
I don't have a
We've
little.
all wondered, what it would be like. We getting real talk up in here. We all wondered what it'd be like to kill somebody.
No.
And it's never
know
crossed
what I
my
mean?
mind. It's never
Not
crossed
once.
my mind.
Yeah. And you watch a show like that and you're killing bad people, you can kind of get into that.
Well,
You'd
I
be
think
like,
anything is
"Ooh,
going to happen with the
well,
scenario.
Now,
but
now,
could
we,
be like,
now, we,
yeah,
now we know what
justice.
Ryan thinks about from time to time.
I don't just think about killing people I love and stuff, man. But it's like, you see like somebody on the news and it's like, somebody has shot a cop and killed a cop and that cop had a
Well,
family and
well-
stuff. Then all of a sudden I go into dream mode and I zone out and I'm just I think of that guy and I'm just I get him all wrapped up in plastic like Dexter would and I get him out and I'm like, hey man, why would you do that? Don't do
Well,
that. That's killing's bad. Killing's bad. I'm about to kill you. I'm a hypocrite, but
I-
it's bad.
I'm go-
You learn your lesson.
I'm going to help you eliminate that right now because the guy that shot the cop didn't die.
I think Sarah's zoned out.
But,
I just
but,
killed her
but,
brain cells.
but the guy that shot the cop is dead.
all I can think about. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think about is coming from the guy who literally plays Grand Theft Auto just to kill people and get police to chase after him.
Who doesn't play GTA to do that BS?
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Me.
Once you beat the game, there's nothing else left to do but run around and run people over.
I literally watched
Especially
this man
if you've had
get so bored.
Especially if you've had a bad day, you know.
He looked up cheats to not die, and then started a war with the police. And then,
Awesome.
and then got away, only to start it again.
Yeah, well, because I wanted to see if I could escape, you know, and get all 5 or 6 of them stars off of me, you know what I mean?
So, I gotta ask.
It turns into entertainment.
Worst video game adaptation of a movie?
I don't know, man, because that doesn't draw us to film. That sounds like a whole nother topic.
No, actually,
For a whole nother
no,
podcast.
it drew me to film because I wanted to see which ones were, out there that was just...
Mortal Kombat.
No, Mortal Kombat was great.
The newest one?
Oh, that's a
Still
good,
pretty good.
Well, that's a good
It's one of
backstory.
those movies I feel like the more I watch it, the less entertaining
But-
it is.
That too, yeah.
But like,
But other than that, I really
The
like it.
animations are good.
Pr-
Though.
I mean, the opening sequence is just
Prince
like
of
stunning.
Persia was,
Right? And that kind of went down.
eh.
That one was pretty bad.
But in my opinion,
What about Assassin's Creed?
Assassin's Creed was great.
I really like it.
Yeah, I saw that in theaters.
I've actually never seen it and never played the games. I
But,
have no interest.
Super
No
Mario
interest.
Brothers, hands down, the worst.
Really?
Yes.
You didn't like it?
Hell no.
The
Dude, that
original
movie's
or
so
the
good.
The new one?
Not the cartoon. I'm talking about the
Oh,
piece
okay.
of crap from
Wow.
'94.
Live
Right, the
action?
original.
Yeah, thing was horrible.
I mean,
First off, it wasn't Princess Peach. It was Princess Daisy.
well, why
Second
don't
of
you
all,
just pretend-
Mario wasn't going after her. It was Luigi. Third of all, freaking Koopa looked like a douche canoe.
Well, just pretend it's off-brand Mario, man. It's all good.
It's
Mario from Wish.
Yeah.
It's the bargain basement
He's
Mario,
a
okay?
Mia. It's a Spanish Mario. I tried to get my green card.
Hey, man, at least give respect because our
The only thing-
our old boy Mario is gone now.
The
okay?
only thing they got right in that whole movie
I feel like such a big son.
was Yoshi. Yoshi was a dinosaur.
Such a
That's the
legacy
only thing they got right.
Such a legacy actor. Why am I forgetting his name?
Because you're
The guy who plays Mario, he's long gone. He's gone now. Rest in peace.
when did he die?
It's been a hot minute.
Because he was in Mario Brothers, the animated one, the one that just came out. He
Yeah.
he did the voiceover of
He's
Mario's
still
dad.
alive. He's literally still
I'm
alive.
like,
No.
yes,
Yes.
he did the voiceover for Mario's
did.
dad.
No, not the original Mario voice. I'm talking about the guy from the movie. They played
Are you
Mario.
talking about? He's talking about
The actor.
yeah, he's talking about Don.
He's looking it up.
Who framed Roger Rabbit? That guy.
Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, Bob Hoskins.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm like, what?
He's a legendary actor.
Oh my gosh.
He's
The
a
movie has a
legendary
4.
actor.
Leave the rating alone.
Is
It's
that
got a
right?
cult classic. See, I told you right here, April 29, 2014. He's 71 years old.
Well, we thought you were talking about something.
Yeah, we thought you were talking about the voice
Bob
actor.
Hoskins, he's legendary, man. He's a
Yeah.
freaking legendary actor.
That movie he did with Jet Li was really, really good.
Unleashed.
Yes.
Unleashed.
Oh, that was such
Yes.
a good one.
I love it.
So, what, we talk about what draws you to, what deters you from film.
Well, now we're going the complete opposite of this podcast, man. Real talk. What you talking about?
Well, but no, that's still value.
It's-
That still
yeah.
is value with the
It makes
with
sense.
film.
It's like the contradictory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two sides to every coin, man.
I
But
guess.
not according to him.
I don't know, honestly. I nothing really does. I love film. I give a lot of things a chance or a shot, especially more independent through the years as I've grown to love film more, and my passion for it has grown. And as an independent filmmaker making movies, I've always been fascinated behind the scenes because I always, was getting the DVDs. And whenever they went to Blu-rays and they were getting most of the special features, I'd get those and stuff. So I've always been fascinated, about all that stuff. So I can't really say if anything deters me from it. Maybe anything that has sharks and tornadoes in it.
I can name one thing that has
Sharknado
probably
is
deterred
funny.
him from movies. And the fact is that True Lies hasn't gotten a 4K.
I'm so tired of hearing about that. If you bring it up again.
You're gonna have to cut the commercial break while I strangle TJ here. Real talk. Real talk!
Cut the commercial break. Homer Simpson.
You just hear the microphone. And you just hear the broadcast will return soon.
Anywho, I just had to do that because I'm mean.
And we come back and he's just like, over here just like.
I'm kind of with you on that. Nothing really deters me from movies.
Yeah.
I'm talking to somebody who's one of my favorite movies is A Human Centipede, and that's known
Oh my
to be pretty
gosh.
bad.
I
So-
think during a trailer, I'm pretty good at deciphering on whether or not it's going to be a decent movie. There was one movie that you were like, oh, I want to go see that so bad. And I was like, I think that movie's going to suck. And then you went and seen it, and then you hated it.
Yeah, actually, I think that was what was it, the little things?
Oh,
I don't even know what that is.
I don't remember.
I forget, but it had Jared Leto, Denzel Washington, and
You know what?
Rami
Okay.
Malek.
You know that's a bad movie if Denzel can't even save it.
I think it's called Little Things. I think it's called Little Things.
I thought it was funny because you didn't
us
think you
going.
were gonna like Wonka,
Oh, yeah.
and we went and seen it, and he was just like, "Well, I was wrong."
I'm still not positive I would like it. I'm eventually
I've
going
heard
to give
so
it.
much
I'm
good
going to
stuff
give it
about
an
it.
opportunity.
It's worth a view.
It
Yeah.
evidently goes back before all that.
I'm going to wait until it's like free streaming and whatever, but
Yeah.
I do plan on watching it.
Speaking of streaming, guess what comes to Peacock on the
Those are Little
16th?
Things. I'm freaking right. What's up?
Oppenheimer.
I own that motherfucking movie right there, 4K, BS. Real
Yeah, I wanna see
talk.
Oh wait, I speaking of that, I need to get that digital copy from you.
No.
Oh my god, he's already put it in the TV. He makes sure. He's like, TJ's coming over. I'm getting all of these codes.
Yes.
It was one time. It was an accident.
Jingle All the Way.
Yeah.
Can't do that Jingle All the Way.
No, you took one of my
It's
movies
favorite
too.
Christmas movie.
No.
Yes.
What?
It was either Hocus Pocus or Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't remember which one, but you took one of them.
Definitely not Hocus Pocus. I own it.
Shank was
I've got-
I feel like he asked though, and you said it was okay. But
No,
then,
I don't own.
No.
I don't,
but
I
then
don't-
it
I
was too
don't
late
own-
because he already
I don't
had it.
own Nightmare Before Christmas, but I got
It
Hocus
was
Pocus.
something.
I got Hocus Pocus from Walmart for $5 on
It
Blu-ray.
was-
Because I got the 25th anniversary.
It was something I remember.
What's
What draws you to film, though?
Draws me to film. My first film that I ever actually sat down and watched was Lord of the Rings, and I think, kind of going back to what Sarah was saying, like the whole fantasy of that just really brought out it sparked my interest in seeing what else this movie stuff is about.
Yeah. I'll never, honestly, whenever I first watched Lord of the Rings, I actually fell asleep and I never gave it another opportunity, actually, until The Hobbit came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I went and seen it because of Martin Freeman. That was the literal
Yeah.
only reason I went to see it. Me and my sister, after watching it, we were both like, okay, we need to see what Lord of the Rings is about.
yeah.
And you
And I mean, it's been,
you saying that.
I literally have Hobbit themed jewelry in my bathroom right
Nice.
You saying that I still need to watch Tolkien.
now. I haven't seen that.
I have not seen it yet, but I heard it was really well done.
There's so much in depth. Like, I've actually listened to a YouTube podcast
Tolkien.
about the world,
Jared
like a whole timeline of it. So it was really fascinating, but I don't think I could ever read like the Silmarillion or anything like that. It would be just too much.
You look a little constipated there, buddy.
So I'm just really focused on what you're saying. Just really focusing. I'm listening. Listening real good. I heard everything you said.
Oh my
Harold
God.
and Kumar reference there, anybody?
That's so good.
Freaking Freak Show, dude. I think Freak
The
Show.
great Christopher Milani, everybody.
Freak Show is what really drew me to Harold and Kumar.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
Right.
Freak Show is
Dude,
the...
when he started singing gospel songs, I was dying.
Mine's the White Castle
extended
movie.
edition.
Oh, that's what we're talking
Where
about.
he does.
Dude,
Oh,
have you
I
seen...
didn't think that's what that was called.
Dude,
Yeah.
Have you seen the deleted scene, the extended edition of him singing?
Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm like,
gosh.
I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, how did he do this with a
Oh
straight
my
face?
gosh.
It was so good.
I don't know really. There's one we definitely can't say.
No.
Because it's not good.
But it was funny. Probably the funniest one though.
But no, it's definitely, it might be, but I think definitely the funniest one is that last one though. Whenever he says he's like, the devil is everywhere. He's like, hey Randy, what? The devil? Huh? Or no, he goes heroin. Or no, crystal meth.
Yeah,
He goes,
that one.
The devil is everywhere.
Take a breather and pray.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a breather prayer.
Yeah.
I love
That's the one that I was referring to. I
But
didn't know
it's-
which other one.
But yeah, no, you know which one
I
I'm
don't-
talking
I
about.
think I remember, but I'm not.
It's not good. It's not good. I mean, what month are we celebrating?
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's true.
He says, "Hey Randy, what the?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, the."
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, turn back on GoPro.
Oh, probably no. It finally overheated. I turned the voice control thing off.
I was going to say, man, you did something to it. It lasted a long time. Here we go.
I just think with the,
Anywho,
the YouTube
so,
podcast. It's just
For
gonna
those of
have
you
to
that are listening,
switch cameras.
you didn't get to see it, but Sarah and I were both so confused as to what they were trying to say. I'm not even going to try to guess because, yeah, no. Something
It's
about
good.
what month it is, and yeah.
You just have to watch it. Just look it up. If you've ever seen Harold and Kumar, there's a deleted scene of Freak Show, and it's hilarious.
explicit.
It's explicit. It's for sure. You
The
know.
whole movie is explicit.
That part's unnecessary.
He drops
Yeah, we're just gonna move on from that because
I know we talking real talk, but
Don't get
hey,
too loud,
there's a
Ryan.
line. Oh my
Ryan.
goodness. She
Ryan.
not chill.
the boy is sleeping. She will stab him.
Oh, okay. Relax. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm
Ryan,
so sorry.
you're making it a big deal. We're just,
See,
I'm
we
just
get
asking
real
you to
here.
keep it down.
No, you want to get real? You want to get real? Why is it that we have a baby sleeping in the other room, Sarah? Why is that? For 2 podcast episodes in a row now, we want to get real now. Because nobody wants to watch our son? Nobody.
See.
Not even TJ.
We're talking about film. We're not talking about personal life. That's not the podcast.
But that's what the podcast called Real Talk. We're supposed to get real.
Our topic is movies.
I know, but we're also supposed to get real.
About movies.
Oh,
So this just got awkward.
It's
Whatever.
really annoying, actually.
It's
All
not
right,
annoying.
so
We're
anywho.
just getting real talk. That's what it's supposed
You
to
know,
do, man. This is life. You're supposed to be talking.
You know
about-
who's one of the worst directors of all time? John Carpenter.
No, why, man? Why?
You're wearing the shirt. I had to be.
That's my favorite
Yes.
horror film
No,
of all
John
time.
Carpenter is a phenomenal director.
Like, yeah, no.
But I just looked over there and I'm like, I'm gonna be mean for a minute
When are you not mean, man?
when I'm sleeping.
Always there on a daily basis.
Quentin Tarantino. Phenomenal director.
Oh God, yes.
Stop swishing your water around, man. The audience is gonna be like, "What the is going on?" And you're gonna hear all this.
You wouldn't let me have my candy, so.
Well, this man over here is wanting to have a bag of candy and hear all the crinkling.
Does that surprise you?
Yes.
It's the same as getting coffee at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't understand this man.
Like, 'cause I don't understand him either.
That's TJ Adams, everybody.
You saying my name. So I had to fill out a paperwork at the show tonight, and people found out my real name, and they're like, "Wait a minute, your name's not TJ?" I'm like, no. I'm like, I have a government name. They're like, whoa.
A government name.
His government name is TJ.
Jim Bob Sherwood.
Jim Bob.
No, his government name is Michael Myers. Hey!
Whoa.
Okay. So we kind of got off track. Screw that camera. I hate that thing.
The only problem with GoPros, man, is that they overheat so quickly.
So,
I can't really say so quickly.
We're, talking about what drew us to film. What more?
Well, yeah, TJ, why don't you say it 50 times more?
I will. But it's kind of, that seems
I
like
completely forgot. What's this episode about, everybody?
What draws you to film?
Yeah. I didn't know that. Sarah's giving me the dead eye. If only the camera was on, y'all could see it. But for the listeners, you'll just have to imagine.
Yeah, that's what drew her to film, so I mean, it works.
Oh. Imagination.
I drew her to film.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, that studly filmmaker over there, he makes such good movies. I'm going to watch every movie ever made now because of him.
That's exactly what she thought before she ever met you.
She's never seen a movie before she met me. She's like, a movie? What is that?
Coming from you, I saw Star Wars whenever I was little. When did you see Star Wars?
Oh,
She was old.
Shit.
I grew up on Star Wars.
And he probably thought the prequels were the best.
He did.
You're a dumbass.
Well, it's because I started on the prequels,
and his
man.
favorite character was Jar Jar Binks.
No.
Nisa think it's a good idea.
No way.
It's almost kind of not funny because I feel bad for the actor, man. He's doing good now in life, but poor guy was driven to almost commit suicide because people were bullying him.
I think he needs to have a redemption. I think he needs to have a redemption arc, just like Hayden Christensen got to, in
I know, we got to see more of him, man.
Yeah. So I think Jar Jar needs to make a return.
That there is what really drew me back into the whole Disney shows and the little miniseries and the coming back to it was the fact that they were bringing Hayden back and all this stuff. So it made me want to kind of watch some of those. And
what I thought was really cool is the flashback scenes to when he was training with Obi-Wan and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool.
Well, shoot, we even in the Ahsoka series, we even got like flashbacks to like the real live action.
Yeah.
Like Clone Wars. Like, that's the closest live action Clone Wars we've ever gotten because otherwise it's all been animated, you know. But that was the closest we ever got. It was freaking dope.
Yeah.
It's really good. And I forget. Oh man. I think it was the girl, the actress who was the little Gamora in Infinity War in the flashbacks. The little Gamora, baby Gamora, or Kid Gamora. I'm pretty sure she was the one that plays a young Ahsoka.
Oh.
And I think was also Princess Leia. Princess Leia I think was maybe baby Judith. Pretty sure she had a part whenever she was younger, and you look back on it and it's like she was so little.
You're saying that's the only time we got Clone Wars was in?
Yeah. Live action.
Yeah, episode 3.
No, episode 3 wasn't. It was like
The
at the
very
end
end
of Clone Wars.
No, it was the beginning. They operated or ordered.
No, at the beginning of the movie, it was like at the end of Clone Wars. It was like they were finishing Clone Wars.
Oh, okay.
You didn't really remember the series Clone Wars and stuff takes place between 2 and 3. That's where that all takes place.
I got you. I was thinking of a different battle.
And for those wondering, he's pointing at the The thing and pointing at it.
No,
The boom.
pointing at the GoPro. Turn that bad boy back on. Maybe it's cooled down.
Maybe,
We can get a little bit more time with it.
a little bit more.
Sorry guys, we didn't really, we can tell we're first timers. We never,
Right.
yeah. We're just failing all left and right through these, man. 3 episodes in,
He goes.
and we got trains.
Planes
got-
and automobiles.
Right?
That's a good movie though.
Lions,
That's a good movie.
tigers, and bears. Oh my.
But that's a good movie too. But I'm talking about like we got all these failures, our GoPro keeps
What?
going off, all that stuff, man. Like,
Where are we failing?
I don't know.
Backed up.
I don't see that.
Real talk
No failures.
podcast. Not going so high.
That's an
TJ's
opinion.
over here on his phone, man.
Yep, because I'm looking.
3
at something.
episodes in for him to start playing on his phone,
Yeah,
man.
hold on.
But we gotta talk. We gotta talk.
So I guess this is a episode where we keep correcting you on things.
No, man.
We're on episode 3.
Yeah.
In the 3rd week, we didn't take it 2 weeks off because
Oh, that was a talk, but we didn't
Yeah.
talk that on the podcast. That was before we even started filming, man. We told me.
I just
My gosh, that train, man. But
It's all going haywire.
it's probably not gonna be that bad on
That's
audio.
pretty damn
It is loud. This thing picks up
See-
everything too.
see. They're not even going to hear 90% of the stuff we're talking about anyway. They're going to hear.
No, that's freaking loud, dude. At least we don't live like freaking right next to it.
that
I
could
couldn't
be worse.
imagine.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've
would literally have to
I've
do,
lived
like-
it. It's
We literally have
It
to take
sucks.
breaks. Like, oh, here's that train again. Stuck cut.
Be like in 7. Brad Pitt and
mhm.
yeah, his
Oh
apartment.
yeah.
They try to have Morgan Freeman over. It doesn't work.
There you
It's
go.
all shaky.
Cheryl shot of adrenaline over here. She's falling
What?
asleep. She's dying.
It's almost like 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
Oh, don't talk about it, man. Don't talk about when we do our podcast because it's after dark.
That's kind of like
People are probably like watching this like they literally doing this after dark. Like, yeah, motherfucker.
It's
No.
very late.
Yeah.
It makes more sense to do it after dark, right? Like, oh no, you can just do it and
No.
turn all the lights off and block the lights and everything and pretend it's after dark at 2 in the afternoon. Man, you know, we real life people with real life shit going on in their lives and jobs
Right.
and stuff and schedules, and we
Hey.
all have to work together to
Watch
figure
your
out.
mouth.
We all have to figure out a good time to get
Yeah.
together and do this stuff. And you know what? Most of the time, it's late. And when it's late, whenever boys in bed, and that's whenever we can all get
Yeah,
real.
but that doesn't mean
Real
you.
talk.
That doesn't mean you got to use that kind of language.
But it's real. It's real up in here. I'm gonna change the logo from REEL, so we stop talking about film, to REAL, so it's everybody knows it's real. I was just trying to be punny.
Yeah.
So I thought it was cool.
That's pretty. That's mighty whitey, bro.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna go there. Well, I mean, we should probably talk about it because then people are gonna take it out of context. Like, what the heck's going on?
Dude,
Like,
it's 2024. They're gonna take it out of context anyway.
regardless, whatever. I guess I don't know. But for the first time in my life ever, this is probably maybe 2020,
20.
something like 2021.
Yeah.
2021.
Our neighbors where we were living at the time held the door open for him. He was a white guy. I'm a white guy.
And just to set like a little bit of pretense for it, they literally had a Confederate flag hanging in their backyard.
and held the door open for him. And he's just like, "Oh, thank you. That's mighty white of you."
And we were all floored.
Yeah,
Like all of us were like, wait.
I've never been called white before in my life, period, let alone by another white man. Whatever. That was interesting. So to this day, we like to joke, and if we do something that's
Real
mighty
stupid.
white, then we like to say that's mighty whitey. Oh boy.
Oh, the inside jokes that we have. Because it's just said in such irony, you know?
You know, I'm still waiting for your neighbor to come over and tell us we can't film with us over here.
Oh, God. Too many lights.
Yeah.
Oh, because we had one
So
bad mishap.
let's get back to the topic. What draws you to
Let's
film?
get back to the topic.
Well, yes,
Okay,
because...
what's up? What's up, lady?
Anyways, what would you say would be like your favorite film series that keeps you drawn to film?
Shameless.
No, film series.
Oh,
not
film
TV.
series, not TV series.
Oh, film series.
We'll go to that next. Film series?
Sorry.
I gotta go with Back to the Future.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
How
one.
do you call that a series? It's just a trilogy.
It's the series.
A series is like Fast and Furious, where you get
No.
No, that's not.
That's a
That's what you call overdone.
yeah. That's what you call overkill.
Riding it to the ground.
And letting it go a little deeper than that. They literally went to space.
Yes.
Come on.
Okay,
And
fine. Since you wanna,
I haven't seen
Which one?
since you wanna pick,
Real talk?
no, since you wanna, pick at mine. Harry Potter.
I dare you to pick apart Harry Potter.
Who, me? How am I supposed to pick up part of that? I love Harry Potter.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
but
It's a series, because that's got eight movies. Got 8 movies. That's a series.
And it's funny because everybody talks about who's their favorites out of that. And one of my favorite actors out of that was the guy that played Lucius Malfoy. Jason Isaac.
Oh.
First thing I saw him in was The Patriot. Phenomenal actor.
No, the Patriot stars Mel Gibson.
No, duh.
Yeah.
Alongside Jason Isaac. It's as if when they made a movie, they had a bunch of people in there, not just the great, talented Mel Gibson. Jack off.
He was in Braveheart.
No, that was just Mel Gibson, 30 times over.
Yeah, in Braveheart. It was awesome.
That's breaking my heart.
So, Dalton, what's your favorite movie series?
We're just gonna start whispering in this
I'm not
podcast.
sure.
I'm not saying whisper to but don't yell. That's so ignorant.
We're gonna ASMR for this.
I'm so tired. So tired.
Ooh. 3 movies don't count, so...
Yeah, according to Ryan.
Anything that
Nightmare
has
on Elm
3 or
Street.
more.
What's that?
Nightmare on Elm Street series.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
I was thinking Friday the 13th.
No, according to Drew Barrymore from Scream, the first one's good, but the rest suck.
That's another good series, though. Scream.
Yeah.
Ooh. What about you?
His favorite scene in the whole series is when Dewey got killed. Because he cried
I
like a little
think my
girl.
favorite series that they decided on was the Terminator series.
Yeah.
So good, and then they went, and then they keep on,
Like 3 was okay, and then
and now they're so far
yeah.
down in the that they can't themselves out.
That's impossible.
All right, Sarah.
See, Harry
You
Potter.
skip you, bro.
No.
Okay. You done? Harry Potter would probably be my first go-to, but there's actually another series of movies that I really like, and that is The Maze Runner.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only got 4.
It has 3 movies and it has 6 books.
Well, ain't no series in.
I just said, all right, I'm done doing the podcast tonight. And that's how you're going to act, because I'm tired of it.
I'm chilling, bro. We're having a good time.
No, we're not. You're being rude.
How am I being rude?
Okay.
I'm just being
Anywho.
silly and goofy.
So
No, you're being
we
rude.
got movies, TV series.
No, this is about movies. I don't see a TV series film reel going through the Real Talk.
Got a question.
That's a film strip.
How do you get a TV series? You
By
film
filming
it.
Oh my goodness.
I think anybody who knows me would know this, and that is Supernatural.
Yeah.
We already heard Dalton's. Dalton's is Shameless.
Yeah, he said that one right
I was
after.
quick to the answer.
Now, there was a series that I watched all the way through, and the ending pissed me off. And when I say it, Sarah's gonna look at me really, really dumb because she's not gonna believe it when I say it. Pretty Little Liars.
What the fuck?
So I actually,
Samson.
That's never happened.
I don't think that's ever happened.
No. So what were you gonna
But
say?
you know what? It's been on for a while.
Yeah.
It's trying to tell us that we suck.
So I read the books. I have
Sorry.
never watched the
Technical
series.
difficulties.
So
All
the
over
series was good
This-
all the way until the last 4 episodes.
So now, how does it end in the series?
In the
It's like-
series, it ends.
foreshadowing the future of this podcast.
Yeah.
It's like they're all going to
The-
be good except for the last 4 episodes.
The grand A, as I call it,
Uh huh.
is Spencer's twin sister that she didn't know about,
Yes.
that her mom's twin sister had.
When I read that, I listened to it through Audible.
Yeah.
Whenever I was listening to that happening, I was just like, this is the biggest cop out.
Yeah.
The biggest cop out. Because all of the books are just so, they're intricate.
From what I understood is in the books, it was supposed to be the dude who was a teacher. It was supposed to be him the whole time.
No. Oh, like until the end?
Yeah, that's what I was told. It was supposed to.
Well, he's implicated
Well,
hard.
Well, at one point, he is there's a reason why, and you
Not in
find-
the books.
No, in the TV series.
Yeah, I'm sure in the TV
Yeah.
series.
But
How you doing?
it really kept me interested until then. I'm like,
But I do love that. Like that keeps film so interesting whenever there's more good and good shows.
another one is The Blacklist.
I never.
I don't understand what's going on now. Because now we're
Black
talking about
Mirror.
series we've never seen.
Black
Well, that's not my fault.
Dalton and I are so confused.
James
I forget that everything's only about if everybody has seen it.
James Spader plays a career
Doesn't matter if
criminal
it's good.
who turns himself in to the FBI.
Yeah, that was a little bit like that show White Collar. Did you ever see that?
Every episode. I own them,
You don't hurt her so quick.
obviously. That was actually, and a lot of people don't know it, White Collar is based on Catch Me If You Can.
I did hear that. I did hear that.
The dude that's based off helped write White Collar.
Why don't you catch me?
Another Burn Notice.
I liked Burn Notice. I did like Burn
And
Notice.
apparently they're going to come out with a movie.
Nobody watches that.
Psych was really good.
Yep.
Have you seen Psych? Would you like to talk about Psych?
No.
You
never
ready?
seen
Okay,
You
well
ready-
then how about you give an
You ready to
idea?
get psyched out?
it. Psych!
Monk.
I didn't watch a whole lot of it.
It definitely lived up
Yeah.
to the ending.
I wanted to really like it and watch it because I really loved 13 Ghosts, but I couldn't really get into Monk.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers anymore?
Yes. Great series.
Oh, yeah.
Just the OG, screw the others.
Just the OGs.
Oh, yeah.
But, so Ryan, what TV series that you liked?
What do you think, man?
Other than the usuals.
Dexter, bro.
I mean, everybody knows that about you.
Dexter.
Dexter and The Walking Dead.
Walking Dead's dope.
Yeah, we all know.
One that I love that I never got a proper conclusion with is The Dead Zone.
Yes. Agreed.
Michael Anthony Hall.
Do you know that that's actually a Stephen King novel?
Yes.
Yes, we know. And Mr. Christopher Walken. It was in the first movie.
That was horrible.
Oh, don't give me that BS.
So anywho, we are
Why don't you turn the
All right.
camera back on for the fine folks? Huh?
okay
Final folks.
because we got
few minutes.
3 minutes.
Yeah, and I know Sarah's ready to be done with this
So,
episode.
Eddie
She's
here.
done with me
You
for
know.
the night, and she's done with you all, and she's just done. Period. Cause she's just done. She's irritated.
You know,
She's
I
done.
think this one has been a little interesting because it, you know, I don't think we really did proper research on this one, but you know, we tried.
Well, no, it was supposed to be a personal thing, like what draws you
Yeah.
personally to film. I
And-
think we touched base
well,
on everything.
But I misunderstood the question because
That does not surprise me.
Well, no, when he said that, when he asked the question, I was thinking in my head all week,
Oh, drawing film.
what drew me to get into film.
You read it in the literal sense.
Yeah.
I could have done both.
You know, and that's where my brain went this week, and
Well, but then only really you guys would be able to talk in the podcast
Right.
because me and Dalton are like, we're good with not doing that.
Dalton
I
was
did a
my
little
very
bit of
first
it.
short
A little
film.
bit, but would
I
you?
wouldn't
would
be
you
able to
do
hold
it?
a conversation with that.
Right? And I've literally only been on 2 of his film sets, so
I mean, we all got the vlogging common, but that's like still that's what.
he's got to be a weirdo.
But I love my baby, and she's just
yeah,
she's silly.
this is what we deal with. But you know, honestly, I'm glad that I misinterpreted the question because you know, I think the way we did it tonight was a little bit better, but.
Well,
You
these
know.
days I'd like to just sit in beanbag chairs. We all just relax in beanbag chairs.
You know.
Just chilling around a campfire. Or something.
But
That just came out of
but
nowhere.
Mr. Perfectionist over here,
Because man, just imagine that set and that relaxing vibe, just all of us just chilling in
One
beanbag
big
chairs.
beanbag chair, one big one.
No, just we
Why
all
not?
got our
But what if
own
I want-
individual beanbag chairs, and we're all just like,
I'm getting the big one.
imagine us being all soaked,
It would swallow you.
and we're just
point.
like, hey,
It's a joke.
everybody.
And we're really baggy
Sweet.
clothes.
By
We'd
the
have
end
to
of-
get you your own mic because you'd be so deep into your beat
yeah, and by the end
You
of the
see my
podcast,
little
we'll all,
digits in my head?
by the end of the podcast, we'll all be like,
so
Yeah, you'd fall asleep.
for those of you that are still watching this, because
well, one day I'd like-
either we're entertaining you or making you laugh, you know, whatever.
Hopefully we're keeping
I
and
appreciate
maintaining a consistent audience, and hopefully people are listening, hopefully people are coming back, hopefully people aren't just be like, eh.
And I mean, for all you know, some people may put us on to go to sleep because we relax them and make them laugh, and who knows?
Bore the hell out of them.
Yeah, that's mighty white of us.
Oh my god. Let's keep our inside jokes out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep it deep inside.
There, my inside jokes back in.
Y'all be crazy.
Coming from you.
No, y'all be crazy. Man.
Well, next week we got
Podcast on podcast.
yeah.
And so now what are we doing with that one?
So
Yeah.
I got a
We're
buddy.
supposed to be interviewing one
I
of his
got a bu-
podcast
yeah, I
buddies.
got a buddy,
We're
Tyler.
supposed to be like on his podcast while he's on our podcast, and while he's on our podcast, and we're on his podcast. And so we're
No,
podcasting
no.
on podcasting and talking about podcasts in general and why we like podcasts and what made us want to do podcasts. Podcasts!
That hurt.
Yeah.
What was that? I was back here.
Then,
Podcasts.
then in 2 weeks' time, we have a very special guest on. Real talk. I almost forgot what the name of it was.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm
Ric
tired.
Flair.
No.
I wish.
But straight from Hollywood, California,
Could you imagine?
Mr. Kevin Caliber, and maybe his lovely girlfriend Ashley.
Why would he want to spend time with me on this podcast? He ain't like me.
Yeah, I know.
He's probably like that Ryan guy.
Kevin's
And-
way too nice for that.
And maybe Sarah will get lucky and he'll undress in front of her again, and she can squirm out.
Whoa.
Well,
He scared the shit out of me more than
He's,
anything.
he's got to watch him dressing in front of me because I might go gay for him.
There's no might about it.
Sorry, Kevin. We love you. I love you.
I'm not sorry.
Love you from a strict place of just love, of bromance,
You call this a
brotherly
straight
love.
place.
Yes.
That's mighty straight of you, bro.
I don't think that's
Anywho.
better.
Listen.
Yeah.
I hope you all.
I'm TJ Adams. This has been some iteration of Real Talk. You know, join us next week for
Another one.
interesting.
Oh, come on. People be joining us for Real Talk because they want to get real. And I tried to get real, and y'all got all weird and awkward up in here. But not making it real. Dude, what are you doing, man? Don't be turning that stuff off, man. We're still on the podcast. It's not over yet. This guy's trying to prematurely end the podcast. And that's been Real Talk After Dark, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you tuning in. It's been fun. It's been real. It's been a great time. And we'll see you in the next podcast. Next time, here, only next time, After Dark. Alright, everybody, step into the other room. We're going downstairs. It's about to get real.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It's about to get real when she fucking stabs you.
Hey, man, you can turn that audio off. We're still talking.
I was waiting for you to realize. I was just over here being quiet.